Okay, we are in lesson 2 of chapter 8, polynomials, and today we're going to multiply. It's 2 lessons in one, so we're going to multiply a monomial to a polynomial and then binomials. So here is a monomial, and it's going to be distributed to each. And this is review for you guys. So the first one, since you're multiplying, you add your exponents, and then the next is just the coefficients. We're just using the distribute property for all 3. So since this is review, I want you to pause the video. I want you to complete the next 3 and then watch. If you want to, put little 1s where the exponents would be. It might make things easier visually. And those are your answers. The next one, it's a little more intense. You're distributing to 2 different polynomials and then combining everything. It's the same process. Okay, I just completed all at once. And then we combine like terms. There's no other t cubes, so it's by itself. Same with 15t squared. And that's it. Make sure you read the directions. They only wanted you to simplify. Sometimes they might ask you to classify as well. At the bottom, they want you to find the product. Now, this is a little bit different. It's a binomial multiplying a binomial. So you have to double distribute. So you distribute the 3c to both. Oops, that's a 9. And then you distribute the -5 to both. So some kids say double distribute, but there's also what's called an acronym FOIL. And it means first, outer, inner, and last. Do you need that acronym? No, but knowing it, if a teacher or a test such as your Keystone refers to it, you need to know that acronym. So double distribute, FOIL, or just distribute. Okay, here you have the same thing twice, except for the terms have a plus in this one and a minus in the other. What's going to happen is there's a positive 35 and a negative 35, so they're going to cancel. And you're left with just these 2 numbers. Okay, that pattern's going to repeat a lot. Okay. So it says a shortcut of the distributive property for multiplying binomials, a binomial times a binomial, is called the FOIL method. So we're going to fill in that FOIL right there. Okay, here we have 2 different variables. That's fine. 3 times 2 is 6. M times x is mx. Not pretty, but we can handle it. 3 times 3 is 9. 5 times 2 is 10. We can't combine those terms because they're different variables. And then you have a 15. It is what it is. It's fine. That's all you can do. Probably not going to see that a lot. Here's where a lot of people mess up, even in my higher math classes. When you square a binomial, it is not 3a squared minus 1 squared. You can't do that, okay? You actually have to FOIL. It's this quantity times itself. Okay, and pay attention. Minus minus is still a negative. You're combining like terms. Okay. The distributive property can also be used to multiply any two polynomials. So now we have something bigger. We have a binomial and a trinomial. So same thing. You just distribute the one term to everything. 2y cubed minus 6y squared. And then 2y and 2 is simply 4y. And then take the 11 to the other polynomial 3 times. So you should have 6 terms all together. You have 6 lines, 6 terms. And then you combine like terms. Clean it up. Same thing with the next one. I want you to pause. I want you to try it yourself. And the beauty of these videos is if I'm going too fast, you can pause, you can rewind. This is a -1. Put a 1 if you want. You do not have to. And that's it. All right, the last one. This is something you'd see on a keystone. They're probably not going to ask you just to straight up multiply. They're going to say, find the expression to represent the area. You're going to multiply, but it's a little more abstract. The length is 8x minus 3. The width is 3x plus 5. If you messed up the order, does it really matter? Nope. So you're going to get 24x squared, 40x, minus 9x, minus 15. Okay, that is the area. We don't know the units, so you could just put units squared if you want. Okay, and in here, they want the shaded region. So I have to find the area of the whole thing and subtract this little white box to find the shaded part. So the area of the whole thing minus the area of the little box. So the area of the whole thing is 2x minus 1 times 5x minus or plus 2. And the area of the little white box is 3x times x plus 3. Well, this one's easy. This area is 3x squared plus 9x. And the area of the larger box is 10x squared plus 4x minus 5x minus 2, which is 10x squared minus x minus 2. So I take the area of the whole thing, and I subtract this whole quantity of 3x squared plus 9x. Be careful, because when you subtract here, you're subtracting 3x, but you're also subtracting a positive 9. Put parentheses around it so you can distribute that negative, and you're going to get negative 10x, and then a minus 2. This one's a little bit trickier. That's something you're going to see on a keystone. These are not. They're pretty easy. Okay? So that is 8.2 and 8.3. If you were in my Algebra 90 day, you're going to have homework tonight just on 8.2. And then 8.3 is tomorrow. So you could do both if you want.